Alright, we're going to talk about games with FOMO and how it actually might be better to have it than not have it. So we're going to start off how a game works with having it and all that. So if it's a free-to-play game, you're going to expect to have FOMO because they're going to try to make you buy the skins or anything, or don't want to miss anything out since they can make money because they need to keep the game running. And usually when they make it a limited time, more people will play it because they don't want to miss out, and then they don't bring it back, which then people are fine with. But here's the thing. If it comes to a point where a game starts a game starts the game starts exclusive, like battle pass are exclusives, they should not change them. So if they start automatically with exclusives, they should just keep it going. So for example, all the battle passes, I know they started switching it, so the Marvel season with Gwenpool, from that one moving forward, they'll bring them back. But all the old ones, they're not going to bring the battle passes back. The reason I think they should have just kept it the way it was, and if people missed the battle pass, they missed it, is because now they mean more exclusives, because now if they bring back stuff, they're going to keep giving OG styles to people that already have, which is not a good thing because they're just making more FOMO. So, for example, Fortnite should just not bring back the battle passes because they promoted them exclusive. They should have stayed exclusive. Simple as that. But they decided to bring them back, which I guess is fine. But what I think they're gonna do is when they bring the battle passes back, because people grinded for like supercharged styles, I'm thinking they are not gonna bring the styles back. Like the supercharged styles will not come back, and it'll just be the normal skins. I'm not completely sure. They're gonna do something where so they could keep the people that actually grinded the battle pass with stuff, so they don't go crazy. Dead by Daylight, I think they're doing it the right way because every 6 months you get the standard edition skin back, so everyone will get the standard edition. But they have this thing called the deep rift, which means those ones are recolor skins and they don't come back. And I think they're doing it right because then people won't miss the main skin. They just won't get the recolor skin if they don't grind all the way there. I think people that grind all the way to that battle pass deserve something that doesn't come back and people could just buy it. And Dead by Daylight keeps the styles, deep rifts exclusive, but bring back the standard ones. That's the right way to do it for that one. For Fortnite, I think they should do the same thing. Supercharged styles should not come back, and it should just be the standard styles. So the people that grinded for it will keep the super styles, while the other people that just buy it will not have them, just so it'll show who grinded and who didn't. But if the game starts with no exclusives, like for example the new game coming out, FBC, it's like the shooting game, and they put on their Twitter that event items, battle passes, cosmetics, and all that, they won't be exclusive, so they will come back when they'll come back, giving everyone a chance to do it. For that, FOMO not being in the game that's okay there because that's how they promoted their game, which not having FOMO in it. That's a smart thing to do. Like Fortnite though should not have switched because now it's harder and it's just breaking the players up because a lot of them want to gatekeep and some don't. But I think the gatekeeping's fine because they worked hard for it instead of just, buying the skin and then having the supercharged style and the skin and not working for it. So they're either probably going to not give you the supercharged style, or they're going to hopefully do the XP shop thing where if you want the supercharged styles, you have to get XP to unlock them instead of just having them automatically unlocked. That would be good. But overall, like, for example, if it's not a bad thing, it's just because people just think they are like saying, oh, everything shouldn't just be exclusive, but the problem about it is it's not that. I get why they say it's because people are flexing and all that, but not everyone flex with them, so you can't just say, oh, we should have it come back so players would stop flexing and being toxic. Basically, people are going to still be toxic. No matter what, you're not going to get rid of the game. They're going to always be toxic. A smart thing that Marvel Rival did is they made exclusive rank skins. They're recolored, too. Same thing like a lot of games do. And what they do is they make it gold or higher, so everyone, even casual players, have a chance to get in the skins. And if they miss out, they miss out. Twitch drops, I think they should be exclusive because a lot of times, they're a month, they stay there for a month or a couple of weeks, and then they disappear forever. But if they, let's say it's a one-time thing, like a one-day thing, they can make it so that one could come back, or they could just make it same thing, exclusive. So the reason I'm also bringing the thing up saying exclusive should kind of stay the same and not really change is because now, for example, Fortnite changed their thing with the Renegade Raider because they brought that back. They gave everyone extra OG people the exclusive style, and now people are still complaining that, like, oh, there's FOMO in the game. Yeah, because those skins weren't supposed to come back, and now you just create a new FOMO in this game because now everyone is used to the old one where battle passes don't come back. They were so used to it, and they're like, oh, nothing. And now they started this thing with edit styles that are like exclusive, and now everyone in the community is just battling each other, saying that there should be exclusive styles. There shouldn't be. I think they should have just kept battle passes exclusives, because then we wouldn't have this argument of these new exclusive styles, because people were very used to not getting the skin because, you know, we had the battle passes very exclusives. Another good game that does when it eliminates FOMO right is Helldivers 2, because their battle passes weren't assigned to be exclusive, so you could see they're still in the shop and you could just buy them whenever you want, which is nice. Another thing Marvel Rivals did right is battle passes are still exclusive, but they give you more of a chance. So basically you have to buy the battle pass during that season, and you'll get to level it up as anytime you want. You can level it up from 3 years from when you first bought it, and you'll still have it. But the FOMO comes in is because if you buy it, don't buy it before the end of the season, you'll miss out on it, which is fine. And I like how they promote, when they promote saying exclusive stuff, they say it so they know it's. So for this, I would say, I used to say FOMO's still a bad thing to have in games, but I say you gotta have some of it. You gotta have some FOMO in the game to keep people grinding and playing the game. And then you have to have some that is not, so casual players are happy. You have to have both. You can't just say you have one or the other, because then it's just unfair for each side. Overall, I think Fortnite should have just kept it the way it was. Dead by Daylight's doing it right. Helldiver 2 is doing it right. A lot of skins are starting to do it right, but we'll have to see how more games companies play out, where they'll either say, when they promote their game, they'll say there'll be no FOMO in it. That would be a good thing to say. And then if there is FOMO, then they have to say it's FOMO. And then, boom. I think that would be a better idea, instead of just not saying what it's mostly going to be. For example, everyone thinks Splitgate is a great game. I'm not going to lie. But right now, just the way it tells, that game is going to be so much with FOMO in it, with so much like exclusives. I don't know if they're still doing that event with the devs where you would hunt the devs down and you'll get an exclusive skin. There was 3 of them. I think that was a limited time. I'm not sure. I think you can still do that. And then there was the beta rewards, a lot of beta rewards. The founders pack, the founder pack. I assume in the shop, whatever's in the beta shop is gonna be gone and not come back. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to disappear and not come back, which is understandable. Pre-orders, beta stuff is usually exclusive anyway. So overall, just to be warned, there is going to be probably a lot of FOMO in Splitgate 2, but it's still a great game, so I'm just going to say that. And then the games that I disagree with even having FOMO in them or battle passes in them. If let's say if I pay $70 for a game, instead of having to pay $70 for a game and then buying a battle pass each time, that's too much. But if I'm gonna buy the game and they'll have battle passes, I could buy one and then earn the rest of them for free, then that's good. Then they could keep them exclusive because everyone's going to have a chance because they just have to buy one and then they have to keep grinding, unlocking all of them. And once they finish them, they'll get the next one for free. That's something they do. So overall, do I disagree with FOMO? I hate it, but I also understand why we have it in video games. So I would say we got to have both of them. We got to have FOMO and we got to have no FOMO. So there's got to be a balance with the new players and the players that played so long, because of how much a lot of games, if you bring stuff back, it's kind of annoying because of how much you grind it before when it said exclusive. So we'll see how it plays out, and I hope they figure a way to balance both of them. And until next time, peace out.